Hello everyone, this is Exanes and I am back with the second episode of my Hearthstone Arena run as the Priest. Last episode we did the draft and played game 1. Well, 2 games, one of the mage left, second one we actually played the game. We ended up winning. So we're going to continue this deck and see how far we can get in the arena. I haven't posted a video, this is my second video, in like 2 days now. Mainly because the 8th was my birthday. And then the day after that, I went to the day after, our 8th was my birthday. The day after that, I was very busy. The day after that, I had a wedding to go to, so I've been very busy the last couple days. But today, I hope to upload a video tonight, or if not tonight, it'll be tomorrow morning, which will be Monday morning. And hopefully this whole next week, I'll be able to put out videos. Oh, there goes my phone, of course. On a daily basis. So anyways, ignore the phone. Hoping to put out videos on a daily basis from this week on. I'll probably record in bulk tonight, so I used to have a video to put out at least for the next couple days. I'm very bad at this whole daily thing so far, but we'll get on it. I'm still kind of trying to dial in how I'm going to record these and whatnot. So anyways, let's get into game 3. And let's see, game 3. Let's see what we get into here. So far, this Priest deck, I wasn't so sure about it at first, but well, I played one game so far, so I don't know, but that first game went pretty well. I'm not too displeased with this deck. Alright, let's see who we get. Get Uther, well, a paladin. Jaycinho, I don't know. We go first. This starting deck, those two are great. Let's get rid of the Gurbashi and see what we can get. That is not helpful at all. He's a late game drop pretty hard. But we have a fantastic, like one of the best turn 1 drops. 2/1 stealth, yes. Turn 2 we don't really have anything at all. There's a secret. That sucks. I don't really want to attack. I don't want to attack and waste that on it really. We're just gonna skip this turn. I don't want to waste him on that, which could be, I don't know what 1 mana secrets they have. They have, was it Repentance, which resurrects a dead minion with 1 life. They have Noble Sacrifice. I don't really want to attack because I want to enrage the Worgen. It could be Noble Sacrifice. I don't know how much mana that costs, but it, Noble Sacrifice, Repentance. And what's the other one? Change a minion's health to 1 when it's... Okay, well it's not the one that affects the spawned minion, so it's either Noble Sacrifice or Repentant, or Redemption. What is it? Redemption? I forget which one that is. And True Silver Champion, of course. Alright, well that kind of sucks. I can't get the Worgen to rage off like I wanted. But he does take 3 damage. This turn I really don't have anything to play this turn, honestly. 4 mana, I don't want to defend our Vargas at all. Just gonna heal myself, and we're gonna see what that is. Noble Sacrifice? Yep, Noble Sacrifice. Okay. That's not bad. It was only a little minion. It's not like it was a big minion or anything, so we're good. And he plays the Fairy Dragon, which is obnoxious. Alright, what do we have? Faceless Manipulator, fantastic. Not helpful at all either. God, that's not even good to play. That's not good to play at all. Defender of Argus is really bad. Faceless Manipulator's not good here at all. We're just gonna have to play the Panda, really? He's either just gonna kill it with his hero or with 2 minions, which sucks. So yeah, this hand's not really good right now. Yep, he's gonna kill it off with his hero, which means he has 5 damage. He's gonna buff probably Blessing of Kings. I hope not. I really hope not. Blessing of Kings. Well, now he has 9 damage. We can... That's not gonna help really, is it? No, it's not. I was gonna face this manipulator, but that doesn't really help the situation. Whatever, we're gonna do it. I was gonna... It doesn't really help because you can just sacrifice the same thing. So this is not going well. None of these cards, like, he's just gonna trade across. If he has any brains, he'll trade across. And then he still has 4 damage on the board. Alexstrasza comes in 3 turns. Temple Enforcer is only good if I can buff something with it. And he's gonna kill it, so I can't buff with it. Again, Defender of Argus, only good if I can buff with it, and I can't. So none of these plays are good in my hand right now. None of them. I really need like my Holy Nova or something to wipe his side of the board. Shadow Word Pain. It helps, but let's get rid of that Berserker. And then we're just gonna heal and not throw out the big game hunter. He's a 4/2. He'll just die to like 2 minions. It's not worth it right now. Next turn, if I need to, I'll throw out the Temple Enforcer or Mind Control a big minion he gets. Right now, we're just gonna try toughening out, hoping we get like a Holy Nova or something. I'm just really worried. He's a card advantage, he has board presence and health advantage, so he's very far ahead right now, and Blessing of Kings. So next turn I can mind control that, unless I get something better. But it looks like a mind control.
Don't mess with
And a Razorfin. Well, I might be dead next turn. I'm probably dead next turn. So we're going to mind control that. What is that? 5, 6, 7. So I'm not dead next turn, but I'm very, very close to dying next turn. Unless he pulls like a weapon, in which case I'm dead. So let's see what he does. If he pulls a weapon, most definitely dead. Unless it's like a Light's Justice, which does like 1 damage. In which case I will live 1 more turn. But unless I get like a taunt or a Holy Nova would be ideal right now. I can pretty much wipe the board and heal myself a little bit. And oh, after the next turn I can Alexstrasza back up to 15 health, which is not bad. Alexstrasza would be a great idea right now. I don't know what that card is, but okay. Well, that's bad. That's really bad. So he's gonna go right for me. Leaving down to 2 health, but I can Alexstrasza next turn up to... way back up to 15 again. I really need a Holy Nova. No, that's not gonna help. Okay, so we're gonna drop Alexstrasza, heal myself. I can't hit the Tiger. We're gonna hit the highest damage we can right now, so we're gonna hit him. And that's looking to this turn. So next turn, he has 7, 9, 10 damage. 10 damage next turn, won't kill me. I have an 8/8 on the board now, but I have... So if it doesn't kill me next turn, I will drop the Defender of Argus and buff Alexstrasza up to a 9/9 taunt. And then I will be on a very big taunt wall. It'll be very hard to kill her off right now. So we're gonna see what he does this turn. We're holding it together just very hardly. So he can trade 2 cards for this 5/2, which helps get rid of his board control. And reduces the damage he'll do to me this turn. He can kill Alexstrasza this turn if he wants to sacrifice everything. Otherwise, I can... Next turn I can actually Argus and then Defender, or Temple Enforcer and then Argus her, and she will be a, what, a 12? 9/12? Holy crap. Okay, so if he doesn't kill her this turn, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
I wonder...
Because she'll be very difficult to kill. She will basically kill everything he can throw at her. What can he do? Here's an equality or humility. He can really make her. Okay, well, that's not very good, but that's not that bad. He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack, which makes sense. So we're going to obviously do. I think what we're gonna doing instead is we're going to drop Argus. We can actually we can do this. Argus in between. kill that. Let it do its big debuff. We have way bigger board control. I'm not sure that's the best idea, actually. I don't think I should have killed that abomination. Next turn, I'm obviously going to heal myself because I really need to start healing back up every turn to keep myself alive. His problem is that I have very big taunt walls right now, and he has to sacrifice cards to get through them. Next turn, I can heal for sure, and probably drop. What was this? 4, 6. I could drop actually everything next turn besides the big game hunter. The biggest AoE he's gonna have is Consecration, which is gonna do 2 damage to everything. So most of my stuff will live through that. These 2 wouldn't, but I'm not too worried about that right now, honestly.
Let me think.
This puts us in a very weird situation because I'm very low on health, but he can't finish me off because I have very big taunt up. But he has a lot of health, so I don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. What card is that? I'm just really worried about like a Hammer of Wrath that he might have,
Let me think.
just to screw me over. Hammer of Wrath Consecrate would kill me right now.
I must move quickly.
Oh, he's not running out of time. He hasn't even played anything yet. Spellbreaker. It's still a 6/5. That's not bad at all, honestly. So he's probably going to try going for me now. Nope, trade for the defender. And he did get to play the card. That's not cool. I don't like that. Okay, well, actually, Holy Fire is not a bad card right now, so we can go deal 5 damage, heal me, we'll kill him, then we will heal him up to 3, drop the Master Swordsmith, he'll buff him to a 7/3, and we have board control, and he cannot kill him with just the Squire next turn. I was gonna heal myself, but if I healed the Temple Enforcer, the Squire could not kill him off by himself, and then he'd have to either force to attack me or play another card to go to the Enforcer, which he's already wasted. He's already wasted a silence on it, and I got to trade with. He silenced and I traded with it and kept it alive. So the trade was actually really good for me. Next turn I'll heal and drop both the other cards depending on what else I draw. There's no need to play the big game hunter right now unless I get down to like I want to save it because he's at 10 mana. If he gets a big stompy creature out right now, big game hunter shuts it down immediately. So if I can save it until he gets a big stompy out, otherwise I can just play. It's not a good card otherwise. It's a 4/2. Okay, let's see what he has this turn. River Croclisk. He's a lot of little weenies right now, which is fine. I don't have any taunt though. That makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass. A Holy Nova. Did I even get a Holy Nova? I'm pretty sure I got Holy Novas, right? This is like a day or 2 after the first video, so I'm not quite sure I remember absolutely everything that's in this deck, but I'm pretty sure I have Holy Novas. Shadow Word Death does nothing right now. Well, that's not cool. So we're going to heal. We're gonna take out him first. We'll go to the Jungle Panther, drop that. The 7/3 can kill off, not that. We're gonna kill off what we can to trade. It's gonna get him a card. That's fine. I don't want to play the big game hunter really. I really don't. I have a 5/2 Panther though. I was very tempted to attack him with the Temple Forcer next turn, but I need to make sure he is I need to reduce the amount of damage he has on the board as much as I possibly can right now, because otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. Because I only have 10 health, then I can only heal 2 per. There's the Consecrate, which kills everything I have. Everything I have. Okay. So playing everything I had last turn was a mistake. If he has a Hammer Wrath, I die. I probably die. Oh, I have. Okay, well, this is where the Big Game Hunter comes in handy. And the Lightwell, actually. So, Big Game Hunter. Snipe that. Lightwell, heal. I survive next turn, I think. 5/6. Does he kill me anyway? Nope, I die. It does at the start. Yep, at the start of a turn. Well, I died. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. That could have went a lot better. My starting hand was not very good. Or my starting hand was decent. It's just afterwards I didn't have any good follow-ups. I really had no good follow-ups after my starting hand, so What are we, 2-1 right now with the deck? I hope I don't get stuck in my like curse of 3-3. I actually got out of that finally. My first range I played, I kept getting 3-3s. Okay, so let's go to game 2. I don't know if I don't know if it was misplays I made the turn. I think the biggest misplay I made would have been attacking that abomination. He probably would have rammed it into me next turn anyways. So I guess it really wasn't a misplay. I don't know. It just didn't go that well. It's okay though. I should check. I want to check if I had Holy Novas in this deck. I forgot if I had Holy Novas or not. I can't see. Okay, so it's a rogue. Del Hayes. Oh, this is not good. We'll keep the Twilight Drake because if we can keep a lot of cards in hand, they can become pretty powerful. That was even worse. Okay, so we have basically no starting cards, which means we can get a very powerful Twilight Drake out on like turn 3. Okay, we can get a Raging Worgen out on turn 2. I'm tempted just to wait till turn 3 and just play a very big. Okay, no, we're gonna Rage. Hate that card. Okay. I'm gonna wait, and we're gonna play the Twilight Drake with a lot of health. Gain 1 health for every other card, or each card in your hand. And he has 2 Twilight Drake. Okay. Well, that's not very good. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna drop the Twilight Drake because it'll have a lot of health right now. It will actually survive attacks from both those. We can actually buff it more next turn with the. I can actually buff the Worgen, which might not be a bad idea, honestly. So I'll probably play Worgen, or I'll kill off one of them with, what does he have? Next turn, if this, nope, Dark Iron. Okay. And Backstab. So he's gonna kill off with just that. That was a really good trade. That's actually really good for him. Harvest Golem was not bad, but we're gonna force him to play a lot of cards to get rid of this. Okay, so he has to kill out. So he has to do both. Trade 2 cards, or not trade. He can hit it with the dwarf and hit it with the dagger if he wants, but he will not. He actually won't lose the dwarf, which makes me kind of mad. Or he'll stab. If he stabs it first, this is a mistake. Honestly, this is a mistake. Unless he uses another card. Nope, that's a mistake. Now he loses the dwarf. If he would have attacked with the dwarf first, and then hit with the rogue, he would have not lost the dwarf. Honestly, that was probably a mistake by him, which I can use to my advantage right now. I'm very tempted to play the Gurubashi. I can play River Crocolisk and the Harvest Golem. Let's play both these right now. Next turn we'll play the Gurubashi. I want to get rid of this this Fairy Dragon first, and then we can really enrage the Gurubashi and make him very powerful. Okay, let's see who he plays here. The start hasn't been that great, but we're getting rid of some of his big cards. He has had a really good start with his 2 Fairy Dragons, but now that we're starting to clear it off, he's going to get a lot of weaker cards out. These are actually going to be helpful right now because they can really enrage my Gurubashi Berserker. If I can get like this out with a Defender of Argus on it and taunt him, those inputs will be basically worthless against him. Because if he throws them at him, he'll just enrage the Gurubashi more and it'll hit him for even harder. So right now, we're kind of at a weird position here. Because next time I'm going to trade off one of these. I'll probably trade off the Harvest Golem, honestly, for the Fairy Dragon. And then I can trade both of them for the Imp Master. And then play the Gurubashi and Stealth and Worgen Infiltrator. And Gurubashi into the Imp even next turn. And okay, well that's a pain. Okay, so he's gonna trade like I wanted. That's good. I'm okay with that trade. He'll trade himself for that. Probably charge him. Nope, gonna charge that. Lose the Divine Shield. And Imp again. Okay, well this kind of puts a dent into what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna Gurubashi anyways, and probably Infiltrator anyways. It's not as good as it was gonna be because of that that charge, and the Shadow Word Pain doesn't kill. It's just short of it, so I can kill off. Can heal next turn. I could actually double Gurubashi if I wanted to, honestly. All 7 mana. So he's gonna charge. That's fine, honestly. The Gurubashi is much kind of like a bullet magnet. God, he has 2. Okay, well that's really annoying. That was actually really good too. This is not going how I wanted it to, really. Okay, Holy Fire. That's actually really helpful right now, kind of. Sort of. So, charge into that, obviously. Get rid of the 4 damage. Then, Holy Fire that. No, that's fine. We're gonna leave it at that. I can Ultra the next turn and get 8 out if I want, or I can Mind Control a big minion he plays. I'm kind of hoping to play something really big so I can Mind Control it. Well, that's not big. That's not what I wanted.
Get behind me.
I can actually Mind Control that. That might not be a bad idea. It would take basically all of his cards to get through. That, or I can... I don't really have much choice next turn right now. These are all just... I need a Holy Nova, a Mind Control. Okay, well that's not helpful either. So we're just going to take the Bodyguard.
Job's done.
Because I have another Mind Control in hand. I have a Manipulator if I need to. And there's not much choice in my hand right now. Next turn, I can Alexstrasza to probably bring him down 10 life, which is probably not a bad idea, really. Sounds like, he might... I'm going to Mind Control that next turn. That's for sure. He's going to Eviscerate it, which means he's going to do a lot of damage to me this turn. Or Assassinate, right? Eviscerate. No, Eviscerate. Okay. So that hurt a lot. So now this turn, we're going to go... We're going to steal his.
Job's done.
And I actually just died. I didn't think that through.
Well played.
Okay.
You have best.
Well, that didn't go how I wanted it to. That was pretty bad. Oh, I should have manipulated it. No, it wouldn't have worked. I was going to die anyways. Okay, well, crap. Do I have Holy Novas? I have 1 Holy Nova. I'm just not very lucky with it, as it turns out. Okay, let's do one more game. And we'll see where this goes. I'm not sure how long this video's been going on. I forgot to set my timer before we started. But we're just going to go do this last game. I'm hoping we get a win this episode. It's late here. It's like, what, 1:12 in the morning? I'm going to try to record this, render it, and get it up tonight. Or have it upload tonight. And I can adjust it in the morning. Or I'll upload it in the morning. It's just really late here. And I wanted to get a video up. Because I really do want to get this out on a daily basis. And I've been slack the last couple of days. And I really shouldn't. Be, so I'm going to try to get these up on a more daily basis. So I'm going to try to get this up. This is a good start, honestly. This is a very good start. Up against a Priest. It's hard to say. I'd probably Swordsmith first. Lightwell first? Swordsmith first? Lightwell? This is a great start, really. Next turn, I can probably Swords... Next turn, I will Lightwell. And then Swordsmith, so the Swordsmith can buff the Lightwell. Or I can Harvest Golem. I can actually do Swordsmith next turn, Harvest Golem the next turn, buff the Harvest Golem, which is not a bad idea. It just depends on what he plays. If he has this thing out, then I can easily just Master Swordsmith and keep it alive. It has 3 health. It's pretty tanky for being a 2-drop.
Greetings.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna drop the Swordsmith.
Bring me steel.
Greetings.
We can drop the Harvest Golem next turn, which I probably will do. And then next turn after that, we can drop both those, which is actually even better. So far, this is a really good start. He's played nothing. Okay, here we go. Loot Hoarder. Not a problem. Not a problem at all, really. We're gonna play the Harvest Golem. We're just gonna force him to come to us. Buff the Harvest Golem, even better. I'm gonna force him to come to us. And then next turn I might just play the River Crocolisk, or I might just play Lightwell and then heal the Master Swordsmith back up, because he might throw the Loot Hoarder at it to get that card draw and damage the Loot Hoarder, and I want to keep the Swordsmith alive if I can. Okay, let's Shadow Word Pain. It still gets me a goal. It still gets me the Golem though. to get here. He took a removal on that, and they'll trade across. That's fine. That's probably actually better for me, really, because now I can play both those out next turn and start getting some really good board control. There's that Holy Nova we needed like 2 games ago. Thanks, Holy Nova. Alright. So that's actually a really good play. Now the Light Well is actually going to attack things too, which is fantastic. This is a really good combo to have out right now. The River Cockless is just a decent card, plus it can get buffed by him. He will just be up buffing things. This will heal anything at the start of my turn for 3 health. And I can heal too. So this is a really hard for him to kill right now because that Light Well is... Unless he has like a Shadow Word Pain. But that Light Well is just going to be a real big pain right now for him. Okay, well that's a problem. I can't Holy Fire this turn. That is in fact a problem. I don't want to Holy Nova either, so we're gonna just ignore it really.
It's time.
And just go for him. Honestly, I don't see why not. Buff the Crockless, which is great, it's a 3/3. Next turn we can trade for the Yeti if he doesn't trade us in this turn. He'll probably trade for the Swordsmith. Honestly, I think he trade for the Swordsmith here. Because it's buffing everything. And I can't really do anything to stop that. I could have... last turn I couldn't have killed it, honestly. I would have had... No, I would have had 4 damage. It wasn't even... I didn't want to waste a Holy Nova on it either. I want to save my 1 AoE for a much bigger drop. Or not much bigger drop, a lot more minions on the field. He might be able to buff the health, which he does with the Shattered Sun, which brings it to 5/6, which means he can kill the Light Will off, actually, which he might do. Yep. That's probably a good play. Next turn, I can probably just Holy Fire and kill it instantly, and then trade the River Cockless across and still have 4 damage on the field, which is not bad, and the buffing potential. I'll just trade the Fairy Dragon for it, I think. Has less health than the River Cockless. Oh, he's gonna heal it. Okay. I was kind of afraid of that. Silverman Guardian. We're gonna Holy Fire, really. Where's it not? It's a pain. So we're going to Holy Fire? Maybe? Let's Holy Fire it. Trade for that. Trade for that. I still have a little bit of board control. Next turn I can drop the Silverman Guardian. It's not bad. If he plays a lot of weenies coming up, I will just Holy Nova. This guy's still alive, surprisingly. I kind of want to keep him alive. I might be overvaluing him at this point, honestly. I mean, it's really good to give 1 attack to everything at the end of my turn. But it might not have been worth throwing away those 2 creatures for. I might have just wanted to sack him, honestly, and kept that 3/3 in the board. That would probably been a better idea. I really should have done that first. So I might have overvalued him. And that might cost me the game in the arena run. I'm not sure. I mean, I do have board control, very little, and health advantage, but he has a big card advantage, 8 cards. I do have big removal and AoE, though. And a decent card in my hand. Not to mention the buffer on the field. So, I mean, I'm not sure what he's doing right now. He keeps mousing over his hero. He's either looking at his deck. I'm not sure what he's doing. There he goes. Okay. That's not a big deal because this will be buffed to a 4 health next turn, or 4 damage next turn. I got him a card, but he wasted like all of his mana this turn, so I don't know what he can really do. I'll probably just heal. Nope. Coin. Into 3 mana. Scarlet Crusader. Not sure how I feel about that. So we're gonna drop the Silverman Guardian. And buff up him. Ooh, we got my Silverhand Knight next turn. That's great. So we're gonna bump that. Knock off the shield so no matter, so he can attack with either, really. Oh, I should have. Oh, that was a mistake.
Not quite what was planned.
I could have healed it. Crap. Oh, he would have lived next turn. Oh, that was a really bad mistake. Now he can kill it. He would have lived next turn, honestly, unless he would have traded. He would have traded the Scarlet Crusader and the gnome. He's gonna keep the gnome alive now. Oh, that was a big mistake, really. That sucks.
I must consider.
Unless he leaves it alone. He probably won't, but that was a big mistake. I had 2 mana left. I should have looked. I saw it right as I hit the button too. Okay. Well, next turn I'll probably Silverhand Knight for sure, unless he plays more little cards, and then they got. In that case, a Holy Nova. Let's try that again. In that case, a Holy Nova and get rid of most of them.
Is someone injured?
That's not helpful right now, really. Yep, he's gonna do that. This sucks because this Holy Nova would only kill one thing right now. Really, he's gonna heal it back up to full health, which sucks, and get a card out of it. He has burned through a lot more. He's burned through a lot more cards. 3 cards more than I have. I'm not gonna Holy Nova. It's not worth it.
It's time for a little blood.
No, definitely not worth it now. Unless I get a spell damage, it is definitely not worth it. Unless I can get spell damage. So if I Holy Nova, it will kill off this and this. It'll almost kill off that. I can kill off with the shield. It might not be that bad of a play, really. We're gonna do it. We'll kill those off. I'm gonna kill that off with the shield. Heal myself. He can heal 1 card next turn and get. That was actually kind of a good play. I'm actually okay with that. That went better than I thought it would. I was just worried about having too many cards in the field, but these only do 3 damage at most. He can get 1 more card out of that North Sharp Cleric before I kill it. It's gonna die next turn, really. Anyways, I'm gonna kill it with this guy unless he trades both of them for it. In which case, I can play the Silverhand Knight and get easy board advantage, or he can Holy Fire it. Because now he has board advantage, but he's out of mana. So far, it's a pretty close game. Besides the fact that he has many more cards than I do, so we're gonna drop the Silverhand Knight and the Jungle Panther, which gives me some pretty big board advantage now. Easily next turn I can kill off the Inventor unless he heals it with my Squire, and I can kill off the Cleric with probably the Tiger or the Panther. And then after that, I'm not quite sure. He heals it, so I'll have to. Okay, well, that's not gonna work because I don't want it anymore. I might just have to buff my Thought Steal. I'm not sure what he got. He could have got like anything. Okay, well, that's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. The problem is that trades with like, it's so close to being killed by that too. So Tiger's gonna kill that, keep it alive. Kill that, keep it alive. Heal for 2. Buff it up. Temple Enforcer. Alright, that's not bad. He'll probably trade for the Tiger, for the Panther, or just hit me. He'll probably just hit me if he's smart. Then I can trade it for the Temple Enforcer and Panther. Nope, he's in the Shadow Word Death. Of course he is. He's a priest. This isn't looking too good right now, honestly. I'm a little bit worried about this game not going the way I want it to. And me possibly getting a loss and losing the arena run already. Holy Smite. Oh my gosh, the removal he has. What is this? This is really awkward now because I have both stuck here with really high powered minions that really can't kill each other. And mine would actually lose the fight against his, so I don't want to fight that.
Truth is my shield.
These 4. Oh my gosh! Yep. Now I'm in a lot of trouble unless I get a mind control. And actually, it's not a mind control, but it's this. I'm okay with that, really. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna heal him, knock off the shield. The Faceless Manipulator actually really helped right now, because now I have that Divine Shield up, and he doesn't. And he's gonna mind control it. Well, okay.
Thank you. Well played.
Okay, well, now I'm in a lot of trouble. Because now he has 2. And he can really just trade off any of these without losing anything from it. This is looking really bad. Looking really bad. He's going to heal it back up to 4-7, which is ridiculous. He's going to trade it. And it's not gonna lose, it's not gonna die. Shadow Word. This is fun. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble now. I'm in a lot of trouble. He can trade for the Divine Shield and still not lose anything and deal 8 damage to me in this turn. These 2 removals are absolutely useless right now. They don't do anything. I can Shadow Word Death next turn. That's about it. I'll probably trade, not lose anything. I'll probably just heal the Sunwalker and then trade over the Sunwalker, and he still won't lose the Divine Shield or really anything. And now this is when I probably lose and GG out and go cry because I only got 2 wins again. I got less than I usually do. But I have gold for more arena runs, so I'll just do one tomorrow and record it.
My shield for Argon.
Yep, I am professionally screwed here. There's like nothing I can do. There is literally nothing I can do. I've lost. I honestly don't see anything I can do to win this. There is nothing. He kills me next turn. Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do. Kill off that. Kill off the Argus. Five, 9. Oh yeah, I died.
You have played.
Okay. So
Well played.
that was terrible. This deck was not as good as I thought it was, honestly. I probably made a lot of bad plays too, and you're probably all gonna flame me in the comments, so I don't know. Well, let's see what we got. That was terrible. 2 wins. I have gone 8 wins, and I have proof. I recorded just me opening the key with 8 wins. 5 dust, 5 gold, a pack, 25 gold, and 5 gold. So we got like, what, 35 gold out of it in a pack, 490. I do have like 3 quests. Let's look at the quest real quick. I have... See? I do have the Master Key. Sure, right there. I've got 8 wins before, but not very much. No, that was once. I need to do Rogue, and so I have all these quests that I will probably get to tomorrow. Let's do this pack real quick. So what we got? Flare, Cold-Blooded, or Cold Blood. Ooh, Defies Ringleader. I'm happy I got that. 2 rares. Ooh, 3 rares. Tidecaller, Savagery, and Flare, but I like the Defies Ringleader. I'm really happy with that. Savagery to first Savagery. I don't have a lot of cards in here really. Flare, first Flare. Second Cold-Blooded. And first Defies Ringleader. That's a really good card. I'm really happy I got that. And the Murloc Tidecaller. I don't really have anything to disenchant right now. So anyways, that was my first arena run. It did not end very well. I got 2 wins. One was a gift, one was a freebie, so I got basically 1 win. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is just one of the many things I'll be doing on my channel, arena runs. I'm going to probably start another one like right now and do the draft and maybe 1 game, and then I'll probably go to bed and start running this one out. So I'll have this uploaded tonight or tomorrow morning, and look out for another arena run coming up. And I want to actually cast some of my Dota games I played, because I did really good in it. I think it'd be fun to cast, kind of learn with me. And then I do want to start another series, my other series I've been looking at. I gotta try to see if I can buy Dxtory before then, because I'm using a free software. I was using a streaming software, but I was using for local recordings. I want to see if I can get an actual dedicated video recording software though, to get some real videos going up from higher spec games. So, anyways, that's my plan for the next couple days. I expect to see some more videos coming out on a regular basis. And if you enjoyed my videos or the series, please give me a like, comment. Constructive criticism is always welcome. And if you really enjoyed it or me, subscribe, because that would be a great help. So anyways, this has been Exane. It's my arena run. It went crappy, but I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you guys next time.